Oh, hey everybody that's gonna find this incredibly boring because it fucking is. If it's Sunday, it's Meet the People. Oh shit. Okay. China and Southeast Asia. 2 recent cutting-edge national security programs. Hey, shout out to the NSA. Hashtag NSA Comedy Outreach Program. 2 recent cutting-edge national security programs, which are quite outside the box, executed under the auspices of the American Bar. I can't deal with this right now. Okay, so... I do have a list of senators. It kind of seems secondary to this, which I don't super know how to deal with. Palantir. It's Take Your Instagram to Work Day. Happy Puerto Rican Pride Day. I'm not Puerto Rican, but I love some people that are. Okay, so here's the thing for everybody that's not fucking here. What is this? This fucking rock. So we know what's going on with LA. Everything's okay, Micro. We know what's going on with LA, right? National Guard hasn't been deployed against people since when? Since 1965. Yeah, I've been up for a while. I'm tired. Hey, David. Hey, Rebel. This isn't super entertaining, I know, but my hair looks all greasy, because it is. Because we walked 40 miles canvassing this week. Or last week, because it's Sunday, huh? Okay. So, the big, beautiful bill, that's a problem. But right now, I think it's not the biggest fucking problem. The ICE shit is a problem. And we just saw what's going on in LA. And Trump deployed 2,000 National Guard. 2,000. There's only a few hundred demonstrators. And they're citizens. And all they're saying is, don't deport people without due process, because that's kind of what the whole country is about. But now, they got National Guard. They haven't done that since 1965. And that sucks, right? But what's even crazier is that the Marines in Camp Pendleton are on high alert to be sent out for what? For what? What is it, Camp Pendleton? Ugh. I don't know what to do with my hair. So, look, I'm even a little confused. So let's just read it again. Okay? This is from... Stop. Yeah, maybe later. This is from Times of India. Trump ropes in Palantir to compile data on Americans. President Trump's executive order in March aimed to enhance data sharing among federal agencies, sparking concerns about potential surveillance power. Shout out to the NSA Comedy Outreach Program. Palantir's Foundry software is blah, blah, blah. Okay, so signed an executive order calling for the federal government to share data across agencies, raising questions over whether he might compile a master list. Also remember that Elon Musk stole all our data of personal information on Americans that could give him untold surveillance power. Blah, 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 blah. He's not publicly talked about the effort since, but behind the scenes, officials have quietly put technological building blocks into place to enable his plans. Technological building blocks. Oh my god, I am going to troll Palantir so hard. In particular, they have turned to one company, Palantir, the data analysis and technology firm. Representatives of Palantir are also speaking to at least two other agencies, the Social Security Administration and the IRS. And if you follow the sport of politics, Trump took like 5,000 of those people to put them in charge of ICE. It's a real regime thing. Whatever. So Palantir, that tech company, is speaking to Social Security Administration and the IRS about buying its technology. The push has put a key Palantir product called Foundry into at least 4 federal agencies, including DHS and the Health and Human Services Department, RFK. Widely adopting Foundry, which organizes and analyzes data, paves the way for Trump to easily merge information from different government agencies, creating detailed portraits of Americans based on government data is not just a pipe dream. I know Bush did this, but listen. He could use the information to advance his political agenda by policing immigrants and punishing critics. Hey, Christopher Walker. Democratic lawmakers and critics have said, privacy advocates, whatever. Okay, so Palantir is basically going to team up with fucking whatever's left of Doge after whatever they're going to do, to compile a master list of data. Because all the data on us is in different agencies, right? Like all the stuff Musk stole was from the Treasury. But there's also like, Health and Human Services and other agencies. And like Palantir has the technology to merge all the little bits of data that are supposed to be contained in an agency, has the power to merge it to make a profile on you. Also from the article, Trump could potentially use such information to punish critics. So, that sounds like speculation, right? But we have just seen 2,000 National Guard deployed to LA, only a few hundred demonstrators, but 2,000 National Guard. That hasn't been done since 1965. And now the Marines in Camp Pendleton, which by the way, I was born on, are on high alert. Marines in the streets? Is that really what the fuck the Marines are for? So, hopefully I'll get to call Cory Booker because he's a piece of shit right now. What? Don't team up with Elon Musk. Fuck his money. Wisconsin said fuck his money. You can say fuck his money too. Don't give him an inch. He was doing white supremacist signals on SNL years ago. I'll get to Cory Booker. But right now, I need to find I need to find the commanding general of the Marine Corps at Camp Pendleton, which is currently Brigadier General Nick I. Brown. Hey, General Nick I. Brown, we in the house? Also, I need to find Colonel John L. Medeiros Jr., who serves as Deputy Commander, and I need to find Sergeant Major Sherry Cook, who is the Commander Senior Enlisted Leader. I found the Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton main phone number and the alternative base directory phone number. The point of this whole little live thing is, for one, to not feel alone doing it, and two, to show that it takes time. It's 2:42. I've been up since 10 a.m. My ears hurt. Let me go get my trusty spinach. You know, I don't know. These guys aren't going to be easy to find, but that is crazy to have. Hey, Ghost Tech. That is crazy to have the Marines, the fucking Marines, on high alert in LA. There's 2,000 National Guard in LA. A few hundred demonstrators. They're citizens. They're just saying, if you want to deport people, give them due process. That's all they're saying. And they need 2,000 National Guard to do that. And they need the Marines on high alert. I'm sorry, but I was born on Camp Pendleton, and I don't think this is a good idea. So, let me go get my trusted little ice spinach. You know, we can't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what's possible. I don't pretend to have all the influence in the world. But I do know how to put effort in. So, let's give it a shot. We'll do the 202 number. Hold on, I have to respond to that. Who are we calling? We're gonna call the main phone number for Camp Pendleton, where I was born, and which is on high alert to deploy Marines to LA. Because people don't want people kidnapped by Proud Boys in fucking face masks. What a crime. These people don't believe this. I know this. Well, I think. Whatever. Okay. Here we go. 619-524-5298. What, the Marines don't work on Sundays?
This is Pearlie Rodriguez, Information, Referral, and Relocation Office, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego. I am not available to answer your call at this time. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi there. I am trying to contact General Nick I. Brown or Colonel J. L. Medeiros or even Sergeant Major Sherry Cook. My name is Valerie Apperson. I was actually born on your base. I know your staff, but if you could help me get to those people, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'll call back during normal business hours. But basically, I heard you were on high alert, and I think that's kind of crazy. Anyway, I hope you have a great Monday. Take care. Okay. This might not, hey, Taper, this might not be, so I'm trying to contact the commanding general of the Marine Corps base camp, Camp Pendleton, which I was born on, so I'll fucking call him. I was born on your base, I'll fucking call you. And the reason I'll call him is because on top of 2,000 troops deployed into the fucking streets of LA by Trump, by executive order. On top of that, just to deal with like 300 protesters. On top of that, Camp Pendleton, where I was born, is on high alert. For fucking what? To be deployed for what? For martial law. Which he wants. What do you think little baby boy Trump's military parade is about? We can't afford a veteran suicide hotline, but all you have to bring, you got to bring all the tanks and everything. Bring everything for my little baby boy birthday parade. Hey, Taper. I think I already said that. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I got a little immune disorder. Or it's the superstition about people talking about you and your ears get hot. But I think it's more likely to be the immune disorder. Anyways, ice on my ice. Okay. So we're trying to find General Nick I. Brown, Colonel John L. Medeiros, and Sergeant Major Sherry Cook. Interesting. Sergeant Major. Okay. So that first one was like more of a office hotline, which I guess is like a 9-to-5 job. There's an alternative base directory, and that number is 619-524-5298. No. That was the first one. Yeah, I got it fucked up. Okay. 619-725-4542. Let's roll. I don't know what I'm doing. But, I do.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached
Disconnected. Alright, fair enough. So I found, hey, Peter, I found this. Right. Special Staff Senior Management Office at the National Guard. I really want to just talk to Camp Pendleton. Naval Hospital. How do you find a fucking general's phone number? Hey, serious question, guys. How do you find a general of the Marines phone number? That's not what they fought for. It's stupid, and they don't have to do it. National Guard. I do want to call the National Guard, but I don't want to get confused. I I know, it's not entertaining. It's not meant to be entertaining. Hey, Philip. Hey, if anybody wants to do some call the Pentagon's office. Let me see. Pentagon office phone number. Okay. Okay. We're going to call the Pentagon. And that number is 703-545. And I'm calling for my DC number, so, maybe I'll live. 6700. And we'll see what we find. Oh, Thanks for the suggestion.
Thank you for calling Pentagon 411 support. Your call may be recorded for quality purposes. Please wait for the next available agent.
Thank you for calling the J6 Pentagon Service Desk. Is this call in reference to a new issue, an existing issue, or a 411 request?
This is a new issue, and I was wondering if there's any way to speak to General Nick I. Brown. Brigadier, sorry.
What I could do is just transfer you to the appropriate office and they can assist you.
Sure, that sounds great. Thank you.
All right, 1 second. You're welcome.
Hello, you've reached the Department of Defense, Office of the Secretary of Defense for Public Affairs. Please listen to the following options before making your selection. For questions regarding TRICARE and military health records, please visit www.tricare.mil. For questions regarding veteran military service records, including military awards and medals, please visit the National Archives at www.archives.gov/veterans. For employment verifications, please note that we do not verify employment for active duty military or civilians by telephone. For current service members or veterans, please contact the individual unit or organization for verification. For civilians, the employee can request verification using the Defense Civilian Employment Verification online tool. For general DoD information, including birth certificate requests for a dependent born overseas, additional copies of your DD-214 form, or to report waste, fraud, and abuse, please visit our FAQs, that's frequently asked questions, page at www.defense.gov/contact/help-center. For all other inquiries, please press 5.
All right.
To hear these options again, please press star.
Oh, my ears. Oh, they hung up. Oh, my fucking ears. I gotta go take an allergy pill. We're gonna try this again. I love this idea. I love this phone line. Yeah. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, let's just fucking call the Department of Defense. Why are we... I don't give a shit. You're fucking welcome, Department of Defense, you goddamn idiots walking into a fucking disaster. You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna take some allergy medicine.